probably seen almost all, if not all, of your preseason action. How do you feel it went for you overall?
I feel good. I feel like I'm in a good place heading into this season. Body feels great. Really feel like I got good work the last 2 weeks. I think, it's valuable this time of the year to get, feeling good in the pocket, to get that pass rush around you, to get comfortable with your eyes down the field. And, I thought I was able to accomplish that the last 2 weeks. So I feel really good about where I'm at and the health of our offense and where those guys are at. I feel good about it.
You talked on Monday about wanting to clean up a lot of the little mistakes that you saw in the last preseason game. Did you still see those mistakes tonight?
Probably a few too many, little things that we can do better at, assignments and those kind of things. So there's still work to do. We've got, 2.5 weeks to go before we start the regular season. And there's still, a lot of things to clean up, but I feel like we were a little bit better with that tonight.
Probably tough to get a detailed breakdown on an offensive lineman doing your job, but how did Gono look out there to you?
Felt good. I'll obviously be able to, give you a better answer after we watch the film tomorrow, but from feeling Rush out there, I thought he did a nice job. It was pretty clean the entire night, so credit to those guys up front. But Matt was, one thing I can say, he's really calm in the huddle. I thought, his composure, just his poise out there, I thought he did a nice job with that, and he was prepared and ready to go.
Man, how did you feel about the balance of the offense from front pass?
I thought we ran the ball nicely. I can't remember. It's probably been a little while since we had a drive where we scored a touchdown only throwing one pass. So that was good to see off the turnover. We ran the ball maybe 4 or 5 times. Each of those runs was effective. I thought the offensive line did a nice job in that first half of getting some things opened up and running the football.
It's kind of, you always hear, dress rehearsal for this third game. You played a half. Are you happy with that amount of time? And do you feel like it's kind of not the dress rehearsal anymore? It's more of an evaluation game still?
I've always probably played about a half, maybe a series more or a series or two less, somewhere right around there. And so I think it's more so than anything the play count that they have for you going out there, how a half shakes out or how many plays you have, whatever it might be. But I feel good about it. I feel like my preparation is in a good place and I'm comfortable and ready to go. And I thought there's still an opportunity for guys to showcase what they can do in the second half and trying to make this team.
How have you seen Smith progress in this offense in his second year?
He looks great. He's a guy that he was so productive for us last year. He battled through injuries last year too and played uncomfortable a lot of the year, but played really well. To see him healthy, fresh, and a little bit further along in terms of his comfort level with the offense, he's going to be dangerous. He's a really good changeup for us. Behind free, he's a reliable guy that you can count on in the run game, count on in the pass game. You stick his neck in there and he'll pass protect. So he's kind of a Swiss Army knife. He does a little bit of everything for us.
To piggyback on Kelsey's question, earlier this preseason, Hughes said that the number 2 job at running back was kind of going to be done by committee, and it wasn't really Ito's job. Do you think he's done enough to have that number 2 spot?
I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter, what spot it is, if it's 1, 2, 3 or whatever. This league has become about using multiple backs and figuring out what that role will be. So I think it's less about, where you are on the depth chart and more about, your versatility and what you can bring to our offense. He does a great job pass protecting. He does a great job running the football. Brian Hill's done a great job for us too. It's a position where you like to have a lot of depth because those guys take a beating, and the deeper you are at that spot and the more versatile you are at that spot, the better off we're going to be.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Appreciate it. Have a great night.